Right, so just sort of do a quick video just to let you know just what an incredible game Titanfall 2 is. I've been playing it for about a year now, and I think just the basic rationale of this video is just to tell you what, probably in my mind, and I've been video gaming for most of my life, all the 38 years, and this is probably the greatest first-person shooter I've ever played. Every other first-person shooter now just feels very static, it doesn't flow as nice. Just the movement system, the weapons, the novelty of, you know, with the mechs and being able to jump in and out of them when you want, just really makes just an incredible game. And I'd even put it up there with being one of my favourite games ever, not just one of the greatest first-person shooters ever. No, the greatest first-person shooter ever, to be honest with you. It's an incredible game. It's unbelievable that it hasn't sold very well, and you know, it's probably put the franchise in doubt if there'll be a Titanfall 3, but you know, this is just an absolutely gobstoppingly good game. Something that everybody sorry, needs to play. A fantastic game. Recently played the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta, a game I'm looking forward to and I probably will purchase because you know, I really enjoyed the last one, and it appears to be, you know, a fun game and good for any Star Wars fans. But playing that after Titanfall 2, the game just feels like you've got concrete shoes on. It feels very rigid, the movement, and the fluidity of Titanfall 2 really does spoil you. And a year on, I don't think there's much on the market really that touches Titanfall 2 for the movement. You know, the feel of the guns, the combat system, it is fabulous. And I'm not even touching on, you know, the setting, you know, with the mechs or Titans as they're called in the game. The Titan gameplay is incredible. I mean, it would have been a great game if it had just been focused on the mechs. But you know, to combine the two elements of the, you know, the mech first-person shooter and the traditional first-person shooter, as you can see now, works incredibly well. Customization, the leveling up for the weapons, for your character, for the Titans themselves is brilliant. You couldn't ask for any more, and you know, just the way this game keeps you going for a year, you know, for a year is brilliant. I've been playing this basically every night, every other night since it was released, November or December last year. The multiplayer is fabulous. Let's not forget it's got a great campaign as well. I mean, I'm not too fussed about campaign modes. I can absolutely live without one. It's not a big deal, but I know it's a massive thing to a lot of people, and they dismiss games that haven't got campaigns. Titanfall 2 has got a great campaign mode. I only played through it once, you know, last Christmas, and then just stuck with the multiplayer. But again, that's another fantastic aspect of this game. And basically, Respawn have just done a great job, and it's so fine-tuned, you know, in terms of the game balance, the mechanics. It's polished and fine-tuned to perfection, and it just makes it a great gaming experience. I'm doing not too well at the moment because I'm too busy concentrating on talking to you guys rather than actually playing. I'm not the best multitasker, but gosh, why am I not dead yet? That's pretty unrolled yet. I am there. Good punch to the face. I mean, it's such a good game that I've actually recommended it to, you know, any of my gaming friends. I've also bought it as a present for some people because it's just something that everyone's got to play. Whether you like first-person shooters or not, it's a great game. You don't even really have to be a fan of the genre to really enjoy this game. It's absolutely fabulous, and it's almost criminal that it hasn't got the mainstream recognition that it deserves, because this game deserves to be as big as a Call of Duty. You know, I can't say anything less about it really. It's just that good. My days. Let's get ejected out of that. So I don't often do these kind of gameplay talk over videos, but I just, you know, I follow quite a few people on YouTube who talk about Titanfall and things like that, and it just inspired me just to put my kind of my feelings towards this fantastic game, just put them on the record. So there's a lot of good games coming out over the, you know, the Christmas period, November, but I tell you what, I will still be playing this game. There's nothing to touch it, and there hasn't been anything to touch it. You know, I love Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. They kept me going for ages. They were fantastic experiences, but I've got to say this is a better experience. It takes a little while to know, just to get used to it and appreciate just the absolute depth of this brilliant game in terms of its multiplayer. But once you do, it's an experience of a longevity that I haven't really experienced in a video game before. And while I'm thinking about it as well, the DLC, now you've got to pay for weapon skins and camo packs and banners and things like that, but Respawn have supported the game incredibly over the year. Lots of free DLC, free maps, game modes. There's a horde mode in there as well. It's all been free of charge. You know, most developers you know, would be asking for like £10-15 a pop for this, and they've given it away free. Granted, it's just, you know, updates of maps from the last game, but still, it's just great to have them on board. I mean, you didn't feel on launch that, you know, it was shorter maps. I know we could have been critical of Star Wars Battlefront 1, the reboot, when that came out. It didn't have enough maps on release and things like that. This had more than enough on release, and yet Respawn has given us all this stuff for free, which is marvellous, absolutely marvellous, and just shows, you know, that you can support a game without the main focus being profit. Well, the main focus for any business is profit, but you know, it really does feel like with their support of the game, they know what a fantastic game this is and the support it deserves, and they're doing everything within the power to support it, which has been amazing. See if we can take a Titan out. You wouldn't think I'm a Generation 10, would you? How badly I'm playing at this video at the moment. I know that sounds like a cheap excuse, but I don't multitask very well when I'm playing video games. That was an auto Titan, so that was a bit of an easy kill. Right, see if we can get the sword core out. No, I've just been executed. So yeah, superb game, Titanfall 2. This game's almost over, so the video will finish. You just need to go out and purchase this game if you haven't. It's probably going for not a great deal of money now, brand new or second hand. It is one of the best games of this console generation. In my opinion, the greatest first-person shooter of all time, and just a game that everyone should enjoy. So I hope you've enjoyed me talking about Titanfall 2 and its merits, and what a great game it is. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. And I'm Subliminal VCR. Thank you very much for your time watching this video. Take care.